Rogue mode can be a very, very difficult thing to do in Stormworks. Obviously, if you die, you are done. But I'm planning on staying alive for at least a little bit. So, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to go ahead and build a submarine. It doesn't really make too much sense, but a few of you guys said build a submarine, so I might try. I've never built a submarine in this small little building shed before, but I think it'll be kind of fun. Now, if you guys don't know the state of affairs right now, we don't really have very much diesel. Our money situation, we have a lot of money. And our mission situation, well, there's only one mission to do right now, and that is refuel a boat. Now, I don't have fuel by myself, so I'm not doing that. If someone can explain to me why building a submarine is a good idea, that would be great. I'm gonna build one anyway. But if someone would let me know why I'm building one, that would be awesome. Submarines are meant to float sometimes, so I don't know what's going on here. But I have, of course, built a yellow submarine. What I need to do now is build a little area where we can sit. I need to add a motor in the back. We need to add some batteries. And we need to be able to, I guess, drive this thing around. Oh, with more things added, it seems to be floating just fine. Let's go ahead and jump on board. We'll go ahead and close that door. On this side, we have the motors that are going to be powering us along. And on this side, we have, of course, the actual bridge. Haha! Oh, we can actually see out of here too. Okay, interesting. Can I move? Oh, we are in fact moving. I can't really turn, which is an issue, but I might be able to dive. No, we need a little bit more weight, and this thing will work. All right, who's seen this coming? Episode 2, we have a working submarine. I say working, that is the loosest of terms. We are in a boat that is underneath the water and is sailing around. So I guess it is working. I suppose it is. It's fully electric. We will run out of electricity eventually, and that could be a bit of a problem, but right now, she's totally working. Alright, so, what am I gonna do then? Well, I think it needs to be somewhat useful, so I'm gonna add 2 more batteries to this thing, give it a little bit more extra range. We're gonna add some lights to this thing so that we can actually somewhat see, and I think I might add some maggols so that we can actually attach ourselves to the bottom of the ocean. I know that seems like a ridiculous thing to do, but I think that's what I need to do. Where am I going? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. 1 second. Let me just turn around. Oh, I think we might be in some troubles here. Oh no, we're fine, we're fine. As long as we're heading in the right direction, we'll be okay. This is actually bizarre. I don't know if I've ever been in something like this, so you can just stand up and look around. Oh my. We were about to crash into a mountain. Anyway, I don't know how useful this thing is going to be for the career mode. I just thought it was interesting. You guys wanted one, so here it is. Alright, let's go through the things that we've added then. We've added these pumps into this room. If we are at extreme depths, these things will not work and we will struggle to empty this room of water, which is sort of fine. In the back, we've added an extra battery. In the front, we've added an extra 2 batteries. We've also added a light right here. We've added some diving equipment right here. And on the front, we've added a spotlight. That is everything that we've added to this thing so far. At least I think so, anyway. I don't think I've added anything else. If we want to turn on the lights, I press 1, and that does turn on the lights. If we want to attach ourselves to the bottom of the ocean, we press spacebar, and hopefully that'll work. There we go. All right, nice. So we are we are stuck to the bottom of the ocean right now. We can put our diving equipment on. As long as we can jump outside into this room, that would be great. I can't really... Yep, okay, it's a bit of a struggle to get through, but in the end you do. And then we open this up. Water should be coming in right now, but for some reason it's not. We're on the outside of the submarine. This is pretty cool. And then if we want to go back in, we just swim back over to here. We get back inside, water is coming in. We can then push this button right here, which should empty this room of water. We might have a problem here, because this is emptying the room of air as well. And that's definitely an issue. But anyway, once you're done with that, you just press spacebar again. It will actually surface itself, so it will make its way back up to the top of the water. There we go. And that's awesome. Yeah, we still got lots of battery power. We're a little bit back heavy, but I think once we're actually at the water level, we can just jump out, right? Oh, that might be a problem in itself, getting out. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, this thing's great. I just don't know what to use it for. I think it's time to actually go on a bit of a journey with this. It could be a terrible, terrible idea. Before we go, I need to add some rope anchors to it so that we can definitely tow it back if we need to. But essentially what we're gonna do is go for our island right here, and we're actually gonna just try and sail all the way out to here. I feel like that's quite far away, but we might as well give it a go. We have started our journey. Battery is currently at 0.99%, which means it is almost full. I've set the throttle to 50%, which is interesting. And I'm gonna go ahead and set the pitch to like very minimally down. And we're just gonna keep going forwards. It should be extremely efficient under the water. And it is being just that, sort of. I don't know, is it? This feels fine. Not gonna lie, I actually have no idea where I am. I've been sailing underneath the water for a long time now, and I don't know where I am. I have found this though. There are lights over there, and generally lights mean that there is a base. And if I've gone... Oh, there's lights over there too. I think what I've done is I've actually not gone very far, and I think this is actually the North Harbor. There's no way. I think it is. Yep, it totally is, which means I've actually not gone very far at all. That sucks. That sucks a lot because I really wanted to get all the way over to the military base. Which is, well, clearly not here. Uh-oh, I'm doubling down. So I've actually set off in the direction of, hopefully, the military base. And, well, I don't have very much battery or speed, but that's neither here nor there. As long as we get to the island is all that matters. Ooh! Oh! Wait! This must be it. This has to be it. There is lights, and I believe that will be the ATC. Those lights right there. Don't know what those lights are though, but I think that's the right island. I can't really see anything in the cab. I do have a light in here. So our speed is currently 10. Our battery is currently at 0.6. Okay, let's go ahead and surface real quick, and we'll see how far away we are. Oh, it's so much brighter when you're out here. Oh, that's not the ATC. That is a wind turbine. And that over there is the ATC. That is that one. Okay. Well, as long as we make it to that dock right there, we'll be good. I don't know if there is anywhere here where we can recharge this, but I'm going to assume that we can recharge it up there. I think if we go to that bit right there, I think that's the recharger. All right, park. And boop. There we go. All right, so we should be able to get out of here, which is fine. I've used... you know what? Getting out of there is a bit annoying. Anyway, I've used... obviously no diesel getting here, which is great. The thing is... I don't know how good that is. I can obviously go buy diesel, but this is fine. Let's see if we can recharge. Yes, yes, yes! Okay, connect the cable. Where's my submarine gone? Woo! Okay, it's over here. Oh my. This is horrible. I hate trying to connect cables and ropes and anything in this game, actually. But here it is. Connected on. Hopefully that's recharging. Can we see? I can't remember which one's which. Yeah, I think that one right there is our battery, and it does look like it might be moving to the right. Yes. Whoa, okay, I slept in the barracks last night because there was nowhere else to sleep, and, well, if you're wondering why we're here to search for crates. If I can find a bunch of crates, that would be awesome. So I guess, if I do find one, whoop, Then I'll let you know. Bam, we found one. $9,500. Okay, well, I suppose it might be time to just head back home then and actually do something productive, because although we did build a submarine today, it hasn't been super useful just yet. Although I suppose it has got us $9,500 from there. Okay. Okay, well, I suppose it might be time to just head back home then and actually do some... Well, we're here. I just need to climb up there, and then I need to climb up there, maybe. The thing that I seen was barrels. Oh, no. Okay, there might be no crates in here. Please be one, maybe at the top? That's not a crate. No, there's no crates behind. All right, into the death trap, which is an elevator. Oh, okay. This always scares me in career mode, because what if this breaks? Like, just randomly. Stormworks. You know, Stormworks things break all the time. It's scary. It just is. Well, the door's open, so at least there's that. There's no crate there, there's no crate there. We gotta climb upstairs. Any crates up here? Nope. No crates just yet. Alright, up and into here? Any crates in here? No. Okay, I don't think there's gonna be any crates anywhere around. But if you guys haven't seen these, the actual inside of these things, then, here it is. Here's the wind turbine. And there are no crates on it, unfortunately. Ooh, we might be able to see some on there, though. No. I don't see any crates over there either. This is terrible. This is awful. Okay, well, I suppose it might be time to just head back home then and actually do something productive, because although we did build a submarine today, it hasn't been super useful just yet. Although I suppose it has got us $9,500 from there. Okay. Right, they have to be kidding me, right? Like, what is this? A blue recreational boat is in distress, is requesting assistance. Rescue 3 casualties at St. Sebastian's Hospital Island to a hospital. They're already there. It turns out when you start running out of battery power, it seems to take ages to get anywhere. Fortunately, even though it is the next day, we are almost home. So as soon as we get home, I'm gonna go ahead and return this, we'll get out a new one, and we'll rescue the guys from that boat over there to the hospital. We literally have to take them from here up to there. Jordan from my Discord suggested that I build something with a one-cylinder modular engine, so that is exactly what we're gonna do right now. I know it's a little bit strange, we've just been in the submarine, but I'm thinking just for short journeys, or journeys where there's just me that needs to go there, a one-cylinder engine would be perfect. So here is a one-cylinder engine. There we go. We need to get ourselves a starter belt. There we go. On the other side, we need to get ourselves a clutch. Awesome. And then I guess we need a starter. I guess an alternator would possibly be something that works here, so we'll get one of those as well. There we go. We're going to need to add air and fuel. So, I don't know. This is crazy. Exhaust, let's go ahead and just chuck that straight out the back. Bosh. Air, I'm going to use an air ram, and we're just going to allow it straight out the back end, like this. Okay, we're then going to need fuel, and, oh, we need coolant too. I don't know how I'm going to do the coolant just yet. Maybe it doesn't need coolant because it's just one cylinder. That might be interesting. I don't know. Anyway, air goes on one side. Let's go ahead and chuck that right there. I'm gonna chuck it so it goes backwards, and we'll have another one of these guys just go on there like this. And then on the other side, we need fuel. So let's get the fuel one, there it is. Chuck that on there like that. Get ourselves a tank. Chuck that straight on the back end like this. And there we go, a one-cylinder engine. Alright, there it is. It might be ugly, but as long as it works, I'm fine. So we got battery right there. On this side, we got fuel. And down here, which we can barely see, is speed. I don't currently actually have a speedo, so this will be interesting. Anyway, if we start the engine, we should be able to start moving forwards. Which it is doing. This is so slow. Yeah, we're on a go slow, but it is actually moving, so that's fine. It's also going to be extremely efficient. It's not really going to use any fuel. And all I really have to do today is get to this island, save those guys, and that's it. Oh, no. One of them died. It took me too long to get here, and they actually died. Which one's dead? That one's dead. This one is gonna die. We need to go quick. Come on, let's go. Oh, that one didn't follow me. It doesn't matter. This one is dead in 50 seconds if we don't get them to hospital. So we're running as fast as we can with a dead person on our back. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. There we go. 1,500 for that guy. Hopefully when I get back, they're alive. Come on, Captain. Wait, this person should go to jail, not hospital. Anyway, come in. Oh, it does say that they're alive. Let me put them in a bed. There we go. They are alive now. And 3 grand for you. Beautiful. Aha! Okay, maybe without any testing, I maybe shouldn't have left it alone, but that's fine. We might still be okay, I think. Come on, throttle it up. If I can turn left... Oh boy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can right yourself. I don't think it can. I think I'm actually stuck. Oh, this sucks. This sucks so bad. But I think we can still limp it home, maybe. Oh. There we go. Yes. I also think this is a very, very ugly jet ski, and I want to do a better job. So we might do that soon. Okay, I understand this video is a little bit all over the place at the minute, but don't worry, we will get on track very, very soon. What I was gonna say right now is, if you guys are enjoying the series and you're enjoying the video, please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and leave a like on the video down below. And I guess, if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Let's continue. Okay, so, it's important that we do end up with a bigger area for building bigger boats. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to travel from here over to that base over there, and we're going to buy it. It is going to cost us 60,000, but we currently have 98, so that's good. Alright, so whilst we're on our way over there then, I want to talk about what I want to build next. The next thing is probably going to be a boat that is a decent size that we can actually put things on the back of. What the heck? That helicopter just... Did it almost hit the water? Are we getting chased? What is going on? Anyway, yeah, I want to build a boat where we can actually put things on the back if we want to, such as other boats if we need to tow them, etc, etc. I don't think it's going to be a catamaran because a few of you guys really don't like them, but we'll see what happens. We also need to sort out the fuel situation, and somebody has suggested possibly a unimog. That could be kind of fun. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Get inside. Get inside. I don't want to crash. Okay. Turn this engine off. Turn this engine off. We're good. Okay. Maybe turn those back on and go slower this time. Yes. We will be able to put this in the workbench, but we can't do it just yet. We need to buy the land. Come here, you. There we go. Purchase the land. We'll be left with 10,000, and we also have a boat. So that's good. We have purchased this entire area. Awesome! The sirens have finally stopped, and we're about to start building a unimog type truck vehicle thingamabobby. I don't know how big this thing needs to be. Wait, why do I only have 10,000? Oh, there you go. Now I've got 38. I don't know what just happened there. That's weird. Anyway, we're going to be building a unimog thingamabobby in the train build area, because this is the only land workshop I've actually got. So we need to come up with the design, and then we need to build the design, and then we need to test the design. Okay, so what I think we do is we actually add the engine in first. This is kind of important so that we actually have enough power to drive around and do everything that we need to do. We're going to go ahead and shove cylinders all the way around this. We're going to attach all of the cylinders together, and that should be fine. This is going to be a huge engine for a truck, but that's okay. Maybe. There it is. This is going to be our power plant. So as you guys can see right here, we've obviously got the air filter and the air manifold right there. On the rear, we've got the coolant manifold. This is going to go into, I guess, a heat exchanger of some sort. I don't know where that's going to go just yet. On the underside, we've got ourselves some fuel, and we've got our exhaust coming out this way as well. That should be everything. Yeah. Okay, that is looking nice, I feel. We've got our engine obviously right there. We've got our new wheels situated right here as well. We've got a thing from the front to the back. I think I'm going to add like a block here to the back end, and that'll be like a substructure kind of thing. We are going to need to go underneath the engine and add some stuff here as well. We're obviously going to need a fuel tank somewhere, possibly on the side, maybe even 2 of them. And we're going to obviously need a cab. I do think that it might be nicer to extend this backwards a little bit more, but let's go ahead and build the cab first, and then we can work on the back end. Oh man, okay, slowly I do think I'm getting where I want to go, but I'm struggling like crazy to figure out where I want to go. This is weird. Anyway, I'm thinking we just go ahead and attach that onto there like so. And we've got ourselves quite a nice looking unimog type deal. Oh, you know what? That actually looks not too bad. Oh, yeah. The engine, of course, is on show right now. As soon as we build a front end, this will be fine. The coolant situation is a bit weird. I'm going to have to get some pipes out of there that might have to go either through the hood or the bonnet, or through the floor in the cab. That could be pretty weird. But I'm down for weird sometimes. That could be okay. Would you look at that? I can go ahead and push this button, and it allows us to actually open the bonnet, which means we can actually fix a bunch of things inside of there. If we go ahead and close it, I mean, it doesn't close by much, but it works. We've then got ourselves winch buttons, one there and one there, which control the winch right here. Yes. Good. We now have doors, okay? I mean, doors aren't really like a huge part of this, but they still work. There you go. So you can jump inside, you can close the door, you can close the door on that side, and it doesn't look terrible. Being able to see the engine might be a little bit terrible, but I don't know. It's what we've got. The next thing we need to do is work on the actual exhaust, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to delete these. We're going to go to exhaust, yes. We're going to have it come down. We're then going to go to pipes, and we're going to have it come backwards, just like this, and we're going to send it in a straight line, just like that. There we go. We're going to send it actually outside, which is lovely. There we go. We'll go ahead and paint this piece if we can. Excellent. And then I kind of want it to like go across and up the back side. And then up here maybe. I don't really know where it should come out. I have no idea. Anyway, pipes, let's go ahead and just chuck that on there for now. We'll chuck it going this way. We'll have it go into one of these guys. Yeah, I guess. Which will allow it to then go upwards. And then we can just go with a few straight pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? 4 of those. And then maybe we can actually just put an exhaust on top of there. That doesn't seem high enough. That really doesn't seem high enough. Hang on. Chuck one of these there for a second. Go to pipes. If we just chuck a normal pipe up there like that, and we chuck one of these on top, does that look okay? I feel like that looks bizarre. Sometimes looking at things in-game actually helps you decide whether you like it or not, and it hasn't helped me decide whatsoever. I feel like I don't like it, but it is what it is. I think what I need to do now is add some fuel tanks into this, make sure that it does actually have fuel, and then we could go from there. I also need to paint that bit in there black or grey, so it doesn't look so weird. And I need to stiffen up the front suspension as well, because it's sagging quite a bit. Fuel tanks installed. Generally, I would actually put these a little bit lower, but the thing is, I actually really want the ground clearance here, so we're not going to put them any lower than that. That is just where they're going to be. Now, what that means is it actually raises up the back end, but that's also fine. If we are going to be pulling things around, I guess we can pull them around at a high height. Refilling these, by the way, is going to have to be done through this as well, which is kind of annoying, but also fine. Okay, right, so we're in a situation now where we have fuel, we have air, we have exhaust coming out the top. Now we just need to work on the coolant, and that's the thing that's stressing me out a little bit, because I don't know where to put it. I'm shoving the radiators in the sides. This is a really weird situation we're in right now, but I think it will actually work out fine. I now need to go up, delete the entire floor above us. There we go, because I need to put a pump in here as well. Yeah. Okay, so go to pipes, here we go. Angle this one so we end up going that way. Get ourselves a pump, and it is actually going to end up being the floor. Inside of here, I think. Yeah, there it is right there. Again, a little bit strange, but actually, I think it's going to work out for the best doing it this way. There we go. So it goes through a radiator on this side, it then goes through a pump, goes through a radiator on this side, and back into the engine, and then around and around and around. I think that'll work out fine. It's getting to nighttime, and I haven't actually finished with the truck yet, but let's go ahead and jump inside. Turn the key. Oh. Okay, it wants to drive? But we are turning to the right, which means it can't be powering all of the wheels. Also, I did get rid of one of the exhausts. Oh no, what that actually means is some of the wheels are actually pointing the wrong direction. Okay, right, we figured it out. So, this one is obviously going forwards, this one on this side is going backwards, same, yeah, there's some situation here, this one's always going backwards. Okay, let's flip this one around, sort it out, allow it to steer, and then see if we can actually drive around. Here we go! Drive! Oh, steering is inverted. Here we go. Alright, I don't actually have lights right now, but this is fine. Let's go ahead and just give it a little bit of a cruise around. In fact, actually, let's just drive it over here. Oh! Okay, it seems like it might be a little bit too fast. Anyway, we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna go to sleep real quick. Here we go. Sleep through the night. A black and white boat requires servicing? Who cares? I'm building a truck. And we are cruising again. Yes! Alright, let's go drive this way. Oh my. This thing is fast. Oh, and wants to take off as well. Alright, try and drift it sideways. Excellent. Oh, I want to see if it'll explode. I know that seems like a really bizarre thing to want, especially in hardcore career mode, but yeah, it's interesting to see. Let's Alright, let's try and do a jump. Here we go. There it is. Whee! I mean, that wasn't really a jump, but it did survive, and it is surviving all of this. That's crazy. I'm really happy with it. Woohoo! Alright, it could do with weighing probably a little bit more, so that it doesn't fly around, but other than that, it's fine. Alright, there's our fuel situation, very nice. There's our speedo, there's our engine temperature, there's our engine RPS, and our battery. Okay, drive. We also have an extra bit of weight inside of this thing now. So driving around is, interesting. We should be more stuck to the ground than we were before. Yes, our fuel consumption should be extremely low, but our speed should be pretty fast. So, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to drive straight over to Holt Town, and we're going to see if there are any crates there. Also, we do have lights, if I need them, which we don't right now, so that's okay. We are flying. We are actually flying. This is awesome. This could be a terrible idea. I don't actually have a reverse gear right now, and that is gonna maybe be a problem. I completely forgot about reverse. And I also don't have variable brakes, so the only brake I actually have is all brakes. Watch this. All brakes on. Very nice. Okay, well, we made it to Holt Town. Welcome. Oh, she's beautiful. That works nicely. What's the engine temperature after that little bit of a drive? 23. Yeah, that's not gonna overheat. Awesome. There are no crates anywhere in Holt Town, and there's no crates in the church either. Oh, I thought there might be some here. There just isn't. Okay, well, what do I want to do right now then? I don't know. One of the situations we have is actually the diesel problem. I think we could solve the diesel problem if I added a tank to the back of this. We could probably just buy some diesel, bring it back home. So let's go back home, add a reverse gear to this thing, add an alternator to this thing so it actually generates its own electricity, and then I guess add a diesel tank to the back. We'll drive back out here, we'll fill it with diesel, and then we'll take it back home. Yeah. I came up with a different idea, and I don't know whether it's a good one or a bad one or what, but essentially instead of adding a diesel tank to the back, because this thing doesn't use that much diesel, I've decided to add a connector on the back, and we're going to try and tow one of these. I need to know which one is good to tow though first, so let's just go ahead and stop right here, and let's see if we can actually do one of these towing missions. This one is damaged. We can actually do that one. It depends if we've got enough power in that to tow this. We might also not, I don't know. Sawyer South, we're not going to do that one. And what's this? Spy cakes. No. So let's go ahead and connect onto this thing and see if we can tow it. Okay, we're reversing in. Don't know how this is gonna go. Hopefully. Oh my! Okay, no. I don't know why that happened. What is going on? Well, let's be honest, I don't think I'm gonna get that one the right way up anymore, so we're just gonna attempt to attach onto a different one just to see if I can actually tow it this time. What I've done is moved the connector backwards, because I think that might have been the problem. Let's go ahead and jump out, and we'll see what it looks... Oh! Oh! Yeah, I think what was happening was the trailer was actually hitting into the body. Okay, well, I mean, it's a lot of extra weight on the back, but let's just try and tow it around, shall we? Alright. It's trying to start, but it's not actually allowing us to... Oh, wait, did I have the brakes on? I had the brakes on. I mean, this sounds terrible. It's not really allowing it to start, but we are pulling it. I think I need to change the gear ratio, but once we've done that, I think it will actually allow it to do it. Also, if we have a super strong back end, like full-on stiffness, maybe that'll be fine. I don't know. Anyway, the gearbox is here. Let's go ahead and turn that down to 3 to 2. And that should be okay. Alright, new mission. We're gonna drive over to... I don't know what it's even called. Is it a farm? Yes, it's a farm. We're going to the farm to see if there's any trailers there that need towing anywhere else. We're then going to attempt to tow one of those trailers using, obviously, the unimog that we've got. And hopefully, all will go well. Although I feel like it might not, but we'll see. Welcome to the farm, yes! What have we got? Sawyer South, no thank you. Sawyer South, no thank you. And Sawyer South, no thank you. Time remaining on that one is 1 minute, so that's not good. Time remaining on this one is 115 and 125. Sawyer South is all the way down there. I mean, let's just see if we can tow it to begin with. It's not really worth doing, if I'm honest, but I don't know, sometimes that'll be fine. Right, okay. Go ahead and put the brakes on, reverse backwards. Here we go, yes! And connected. Now drive forwards. The engine is struggling, but as soon as we gain enough RPS, the engine is fine. We're currently pulling a trailer. We're doing it. We're doing it somewhat slowly, but we are doing it. Yeah. I don't know what just happened, but it disconnected from me. Oh, the back end of my truck is dead. Why? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm so stupid. I don't have any equipment. Right. We are leaving. We're going home. Currently, I guess I'm only front-wheel drive because my rear wheels, yeah, they're dead. Okay. Yeah, I should have probably not actually tried to do anything without equipment on board. Alright, we returned. Let's go ahead and shove equipment on here now. So, I guess we're gonna need a welding torch somewhere at some point. So, let's just try and delete these pieces. There we go. So, one of those, two of those, three of those. Shove that in there. Actually, shove it in the middle. There we go. We're going to get some first aid kits. Those are going to go in this bit as well. The other way around. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. We're then going to need a fire extinguisher of sorts. So let's go ahead and shove that one down there. Defibrillator and stuff like that is probably also a good idea. Ropes are also a good idea. There's a lot that we missed out, isn't there? Defibrillator. I'm not going to actually worry about that too much. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the defibrillator too much. But I am going to worry about... Well, not really worry. But I'm going to put some ropes in. So we're going to go ahead and shove these guys right here like this. We're going to have to delete these and actually add a rope anchor onto there. Because currently we don't have any on the back. There we go. And that's all good. Yeah, we got some on the front. We got some on the back. I am actually going to connect those rear ones together with rope as well. And I guess I'm going to do the same at the front. There we go, they're connected with rope. That's a free rope. Excellent. So we got welder now, we've got first aid kits, and we have fire extinguisher. I think that'll be fine. Okay, well, after some modifications on the truck, I drove straight back to where we left the trailer, and the trailer is... Well, it's just not here, so, what a waste of time! If I want to talk about the modifications on the truck real quick, we obviously added a bunch of equipment. I changed these to high grip instead of high speed or, you know, the mixture one. I also added a beacon on the top because I thought that was cool. The gear ratios are a little bit better for towing now as well, and this thing is just a bit of a beast. I really, really like it. Anyway, there's nothing for me to do out here, so let's drive home. Whoa, that is a lot of information. I'm not even going to read it out, but apparently there's an emergency at the sea fort. So, I guess we might head out there. I don't even know where it is. Let's have a little look for the sea fort, shall we? It is apparently up here. Interesting. I do obviously have a boat. We can sail that direction. I haven't actually quite been all the way out there just yet, so maybe it would be an idea to go, but... honestly, there are 3 of the missions which look a lot more interesting. 2 of which are towing vessels back to Terminal Komodo, just over here. And the other one is refueling a yellow fishing boat. There's also extinguish the forest fires, which we are not going to do. I kind of like the idea of sailing down there and trying to tow 2 boats back while refueling the other one. As long as we have enough fuel... I think that's what we're gonna do, which means that we're not actually gonna use this thing just yet. Oh, that isn't actually that much diesel. Oh, wait, did I steal some from here before? I think I did. Turns out we will actually be using this thing again, and the main reason for that is because we have no diesel. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take this over to Holt Town, just down here. We're going to buy as much diesel as we can into this trailer, and then we're going to drive it back, and maybe then we can actually do something with the boat. My truck might be on fire, and the fire extinguisher is there. Okay. Whew, alright, I crashed into a tree. Can I get the... Oh, it's right there, but... Oh, okay. We can probably get it from inside, 1 second. There's the welding torch. Okay, we're gonna have to fix all of this up, and it's unfortunate that I crashed into the last tree. But, I'm hoping everything's fine. I'm sure it is. Alright, back inside, press 2, turn the key, reverse... Okay, press 2 again. I legit crashed into the last tree. Anyway, somewhere out here is where the fuel is. Just there. Okay. And there we go. We're pumping it in. Very nice. I'm gonna go put this welder back because the likelihood of us needing it again is probably quite high. So we go ahead and check that in there, close the door, and just wait for this to fill up a lot more. Honestly, 7,000 liters seems good to me. So let's just go ahead and chuck this back, turn this off. Turn this off as well. 7,000 liters of fuel inside this thing. I don't know how much it can actually hold altogether, which is why I didn't put a maximum on there. But, that's fine. Alright, jump inside. Let's go. Let's go home. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we make it without crashing this time. Oh, I think I actually forgot to mention the fact that I changed the lorry. Well, I say that. Obviously, I did change it a little bit because I added this. But, I obviously also changed it because I added, an extra wheel. Well, an extra 2 wheels. Yeah. What's happening there? Anyway, at the minute, we currently have 2,180 diesel. Now, if I do this, and we exit, and we run over there again, we have, bam, 9,563. Good. Oh no, I can't actually afford my boat anymore. I spent a little bit too much money. Oh, that sucks. We finally have a mission that the truck can actually do. A green camping van in distress is requesting assistance. Extinguish all fires and rescue 3 casualties to a hospital. Okay. Out the way, out the way. Oh, I don't know whether I hit that fox or not, but maybe. This is one of the bumpiest roads I've been on today. There's another fox. Anyway, yeah, this is a really, really bumpy road. And the problem that I'm having right now is that my rear suspension is somewhat set up for towing trailers, so it's really stiff. And the dampening is not very high, and that causes bouncing. But that's all. I just heard a squeak. Maybe the fox is in my wheels. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to figure out where this is. But I think we will get there. Hopefully there's not too many trees. I wonder if they'll launch a flare or something. We are currently, like, around here-ish. And honestly, there's a lot of trees. I can't really see a green camper van. I didn't think they would actually drive a camper van out here. But obviously, if they did drive it out here, then I should be able to drive out to them with no problem. Maybe. Oh, I'm getting some flashes through here. Ooh, yeah, I think that must be it. It's on fire. Oh, I don't want to accidentally crash this thing and start burning myself. Although, we do have 2 fuel tanks, and, that's sort of a redundancy, I guess. But, yeah. Don't know if you guys know this, but when a dog is in your house and someone knocks at the door, sometimes they go crazy. Anyway, we've made it to the thing that's on fire. We now just have to extinguish it. So, my extinguisher is back here. Let's go ahead and put out this fire ASAP. Come on. Come on. There we go. Extinguished. We got 3 grand. Awesome. And now we need to rescue 3 guys. Uh-oh. I don't think I've got a defibrillator. If anybody's dead, they're very dead. Alright, you sit on the back. There you go. I'm a bit worried that I can only find 2. Oh no, there's 1 guy inside. Okay, this guy can sit on the other side. And then since this one was on fire, we'll go ahead and put him... Oh, he's almost dead. I don't have a defibrillator, I don't think. So, we're going to put him inside and we're going to keep an eye on him. There we go. Is anyone else in here? No, no one else is in here. This is a cool little van. I like it. I like that a lot. Oh my. Okay, maybe I should have been checking on him a little bit more. He's dying. A little bit. That's crazy. Hopefully the other 2 guys are still here. I can see one of them. I don't know whether the one on the other side, like right behind me, is actually still there, but I guess we'll see once we get to the hospital. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just pull in right here. Yep. There we go. And brake. There we go. Alright, you. Out. Wait, did I leave my door open this entire journey? You out. There we go. And you out. Very nice. Okay. So, in order to get the most money, we need to heal them up to full. And then send them inside. Let's go! Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Excellent! We just got a lot of money. Beautiful. It's really weird, actually. That hospital doesn't even have beds. Yeah, that's right. It doesn't even have any beds. So I've just gone to a random person's house, and I've slept so that it's daytime now. Yeah. I don't actually know if any of these trailers need to go anywhere, but I want to do a quick pull test with this thing again. I feel like my rear suspension ain't great, so it is going to cause some issues, but we'll go ahead and line ourselves up with one of these. Actually, you know what? Let's check if there are any that need to go anywhere we can go. Oh, we can actually take this one right now. Alright, we're going to do it. Let's see if we can actually do it, though, because I feel like we might have some issues. Alright, I've shoved it in reverse. Let's go ahead and shove it directly underneath here. Oh, okay. Alright, that wasn't like the greatest feeling. If I can turn, that'd be great. For some reason, I'm struggling to turn. I don't know why. Maybe we don't have enough weight on the front? That seems really weird. Alright, but we are pulling it, so maybe it's fine? Alright, let's turn the lights on. Let's go ahead and put the brakes on real quick. We'll jump outside. Yeah. I mean, it really, really, really pushes us into the ground, doesn't it? That's insane. Yeah, my truck just isn't quite big enough, really. Not really. Okay. Well, anyway, where do we need to take it? We need to take it from our base just up here. We need to go down this road, over the bridge, in a straight line up into the mining company. The issue with this could be that we don't have enough power to get up the hill. But I'm willing to give it a go, so let's just hope for the best. With my bum dragging along the ground, it is quite likely that we will probably be destroyed very soon. But what I want to do is test it out against a hill that is close to our base. Because honestly, I don't want to make it all the way there and then we can't get up the hill. So we're just going to drive... Oh my goodness. Okay, that is my entire truck destroyed. Literally the entire thing. Oh my... I can't get to that. I can't actually grab that from the outside. I thought it might have been a bug earlier, but no. Okay, weld it, weld it, weld it, weld it, weld it, weld it, weld it. Oh my. We are so destroyed. I don't think even fixing this is gonna be very useful. Okay. It just drops too close to the ground, I think. Although that can't have destroyed us. Maybe these guys touched the ground. I don't know. The entire thing is exploded. What I'm about to do could be a complete mistake, but I'm going to drive over to this. I'm going to try and tow it home. With the trailer as well, which is kind of crazy. But you guys will see what I've done here in a second, because this isn't the same truck as that one. It's very close, but it's not quite the same. Okay, shove it in reverse. Let's go ahead and drive backwards. Try and shove it directly underneath. That would be great. Come on. There we go. Alright, and then brakes on. Okay, this is where things get somewhat interesting, because my idea is to grab this really quick, chuck it from there to there. Okay, that'll stop it moving for now. Grab this one, chuck it from here to here, and then I need to try and fix at least a little bit of this so that we can turn the brakes on so that we can get this underneath. I don't know if that's gonna work. Alright, jump inside, press spacebar. Alright, I think that might be it, possibly. And now we just reverse backwards directly under it. If that allows that to happen, that would be amazing. Alright, there we go. Then we jump outside, we push this button. Oh, we are connected. And then we do this. Oh, oh, I don't have the weight. I don't have the weight in the front. I can't lift this up. But what we might be able to do is fix this. Maybe we can take it without the trailer. Yeah, maybe we can take it without the trailer. Alright, back inside. Press 2, press spacebar. Oh wait, we need to turn the brakes off on that guy too. Alright, there we go, brakes are off. Let's turn the lights on this one. Drive forwards. Oh. Oh, it's working, yeah! I built a tow truck, kind of. Wait a second, I want to see if I can lift it up. Oh, yeah, like that. That's kind of how I wanted it to be. Alright. Let's drive again. Oh, yeah, it's totally working. Oh, this is so weird. Alright, well, we're going to make it home any second now, and that's all good. I think what I'm going to do here is actually leave this video off right now. In the next one, we're going to be building a bigger boat, and we're actually going to be going out and doing some sea missions, because that's kind of what I enjoy doing in this game. So, very soon, that is what we'll start doing. I think we also need to upgrade this truck to be a little bit, I don't know, just a little bit better. At the minute, it's obviously it's a decent light truck, but I think we need a heavy truck if we're going to do towing and stuff like that, which is definitely not what this thing is. But, I mean, this is still pretty cool. I quite like what we've done here. Anyway, for now, if you guys have any ideas on what we can do in the next one, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the series, let me know in the comments down below as well. And if you guys liked the video, leave a like. That'd be awesome. Anyway, for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.